And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Anaheim.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
So Anaheim will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bird in at the three, the small forward. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Three-pointer, Bird. Rebound by Nene. Here's Levine. Nene kicks to Levine. Poked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And here they come. And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Brogdon. Guarded by Jordan. Beverly wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beverly's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. No good from Jordan.
Not sure what he's thinking right there. Only need one move on your way to the rim, not multiple moves.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And it's Beverly missing.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
They get it back. Out to Bird. Johnson, a wide open look. Bird, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Let's break Anaheim. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Jackson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And a new group getting ready for Anaheim. Smith checked in for JaVale McGee. Ori comes in for Nene. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Levine. And it's Powell in for Brogdon.
And that's the classic.
Oh,
goodness.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. Here's Anaheim, trailing by 2. Jackson has the open look. And Anaheim with another 3. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
That one drops for him. Wade's got his first bucket in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And that's got to be part of the game plan. Use his range to really stretch out that D.
It's stolen by Wade. Powell with the steal. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And then Ewing with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Kicks it out to James. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Diaw leading the way. And the rejection by Love. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Wade, wide open. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Dwayne Wade. Walton is out there with Worthy. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Jordan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here is George. There's the pass to Diaw. And Magic Johnson, the bucket on the assist from James Worthy. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And Diaw kicks to Beasley. Back to Diaw. Misses off the right iron.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Anaheim's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Diaw. Smith comes in for Michael Beasley. Powell, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. And
here is Jordan. Josh Smith getting his 3 to go. The Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. And he's good on the second. Anaheim trails by 6. Here's Beverly. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Smith missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Anaheim.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Weber's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Beverly dishes to Smith. Back to Beverly. Bank shot, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break Anaheim. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's what Anaheim's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Smith. Risa comes in for George. And Brogdon subbed in for Powell.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You know, he relishes doing that, too. I mean, I've watched him in the past. He loves to make an opponent feel the pain because of how good he's playing.
Horry's checked in for JaVale McGee. Stolen by Beverly. Anaheim shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Westbrook passes to Wade. Westbrook kicks to Weber. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Jackson, he's checked in for Anaheim. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ewing's checked in.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Wade dishes to Weber. And here's LeBron outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Horry kicks to Nene. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Wade can't hit. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Ariza. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Brogdon. with 1 on the clock. And no good. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Zach LaVine is out there with Nene. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Brogdon in at the 2. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. From deep, a three-pointer is right on target. Brogdon's got 9 points.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And a wide open look for Jordan. Again, Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup. He's got 10.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And taken away by Johnson. All alone. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Timeout.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Anaheim trails by 16. Shoots. And another miss by Anaheim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Jordan.
Basket's
And they're
good.
going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And some changes here for Anaheim. Boris Diaz checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Nene. And it's Paul George in for Patrick Beverley. Love checked in for Los Angeles. Worthy comes in for Larry Bird.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The drive by Jordan. It's not going to go for him. Diao, the pass to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's Anaheim with the ball, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him, but very few that rise up like he can. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 11. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. For Anaheim, they've gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And some changes here for Anaheim. Ori comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Jackson in for Brogdon. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Shaq. James comes in for Kevin Love. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. Poked loose. The leaner. Wade dishes to Ewing. James wide open. And again, LeBron missing. George passes to Ori. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Dwayne Wade. Smith checked in for Anaheim. Reza comes in for George. And Los Angeles making a change here as well.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The kick out to Walton. Back to Westbrook. Fires for three. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook. Jackson against Westbrook. Here's Ariza. And another miss by Anaheim.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the third quarter with a big 11-1 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Bird. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Weber. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in the two-guard spot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Jackson kicks to McGee. Passes it to Brogdon. Back to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Gets to the corner and buries it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And 3 from Jordan.
Timeout.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Started.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Well, they're quite aware of the damage he can do from the perimeter and still not making the kind of effort needed to challenge him on the shot. That's inexcusable.
Yeah, too many coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Anaheim making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Shaq comes in for Weber. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Here's McGee. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Jordan is giving them lots of trouble. 18 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Count it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Bird dishes to O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Beasley, the pass to Nene. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Bird's shot is good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Oh, and the jam by Bird.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
The first one falls. And some changes here for Anaheim. Boris Diaz checked in for JaVale McGee. Norman Powell comes in for Nene. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for O'Neal. Love comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy's checked in for Larry Bird. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Jordan. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
You know, with that kind of height disadvantage, all the defender can do is look up, watch him punch it home, and hope he doesn't get landed on.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. Horry's checked in for Brogdon.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for him.
Here's Wade. Kicks to Walton. Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Over in the corner, Beverly hangs home the trifecta.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Magic Johnson.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The drive by Worthy. Banked in off the glass.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Far too much penetration allowed, Greg, and that's really been the theme of the song so far here.
And Walton sends it back. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook kicks it over to Worthy. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. Free throw drops for Worthy. And both free throws good for Worthy. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Beverly. Fires the three. The rebound by Walton.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one